Alright, we've got a new box of Yu-Gi-Oh here. Found it at Target. It'll complete my 3 blue eyes, and then I just need to get the blue eyes ultimate to get my... Here, I'll get it out in a minute once I'm done. I'll show you that. Saga of Blue Eyes White Dragon. Alright, starting off, we have a little zone here, so that'll be fun to use. Have a couple of those now because I keep getting boxes. Then we have our list here. Couple online digital cards if you want to use them. Okay, flip our first card. We've got Castle of Dragon Souls trap card. You can banish one dragon type monster from your graveyard once per turn, then target one monster you control and it gains 700 attack. Saying that I do use quite a few dragon cards, that'll probably be helpful here. We've got Swords of Revealing Light here. This is the one that Kaiba uses in the AMA, or Yu-Gi-Oh, my bad. Flips all your opponent's control face up. This card remains on the field for 3 of your opponent's turns. While this card is face up on the field, monsters your opponent controls cannot declare an attack. So, often in the anime they would show that. We've got Silver's Cry, target 1, dragon type, normal monster in your graveyard, special summon that target. You can only activate 1 per turn. Here I've got a dragon now. Hieratic, we'll go with that. Dragon of Tefnuit. It's a dragon in effect type, level 6. So you only need 1 sacrifice for that. Got Kaiser Glider. Most of these ones right here aren't going to help me with my deck. I've got a pretty loaded deck. I need a few certain cards, but that's about it. Rider of Stormwinds. You can equip this to a dragon type monster. It attacks a defense position, inflicting piercing battle damage to your opponent. So that could be a good attack there. You've got Champion's Vigilance, trap card. If you control level 7 or higher normal monster. So this could help if I had like, well, one of the blue eyes out. I could use that there. When a monster would be summoned or a spell trap card is activated, negate the summon or activation. If you do so, destroy that card. So that could be good in a deck later. We'll put that on the side. Compulsory evacuation device. Target 1 monster on the field, return that target to the hand. So I could use that on myself if they added like some kind of bad effect or something on one of my cards and send that back. We have Call of the Haunted. Activate this card by targeting one of your monsters in your graveyard. Special summon that target and face up. When this card leaves the field, destroy that target. When that target is destroyed, destroy this card. So this could actually be a really good card for later. So I'll also put that on the side. Maybe add that to my deck. We have Damage Condenser. When you take battle damage, discard 1 card. Special summon 1 monster from your deck with attack less than or equal to the battle damage you took in face of attack position. So with the few Karibos that I have in my deck, I could use that to summon those, maybe. Kunai with Chain. You can basically get an opponent's card or add 500 attack to yours. Joey uses that often in the anime. Venus Chain. Activate this card by targeting 1 effect on the field. Its effects are negated. Also, it cannot attack. When that card is destroyed, destroy this card. So that could be good to bind one of their cards, possibly. enemy controller, so you can literally just control one of your enemies' cards for a turn, so that could be really useful depending on what they have. Again, I think that's one of them that Joey used to control the psychic guy's monsters at one point in the anime. Soul Exchange, target one opponent monster. If you can target one monster your opponent controls this turn, if you tribute a monster, you must tribute that monster as if you control it. So you can basically you can tribute one of your opponent's monsters in use to tribute summon a card, which could be really good. Dragonic Tactics. Tribute 2 dragon monsters, special summon 1 level 8 dragon type monster from your deck. I believe, I don't remember, I'd have to check, but I believe Blue Eyes is 8 levels, so that could be really good to add. Monster Reborn, always a good card. Target 1 card in either person's graveyard and add it. You've got 1-for-1. Send 1 monster from your hand to the graveyard, special summon 1 level 1 monster from your hand or deck. So again, that could be useful with a Kuriboh or other small card like that. White Elephant's Gift, send 1 face-up non-effect monster you control to the graveyard and draw 2 cards. So if you have a lesser card, like with using the last one there, and it's not an effect, then you could probably use that to draw some more cards. Cards of Consonance, discard 1 dragon tuner monster with 1,000 or less and draw 2 cards. So these are a couple draw cards here that wouldn't hurt being added to my deck. Trade in, discard 1 level 8 monster and draw 2 cards. So again, something with Blue Eyes, you could trade that and draw 2. You've got a Wing Beat of Giant Dragon, return 1 level 5 or higher dragon monster you control to the hand, and if you do so, destroy all spell and trap cards on the field. So if you had some kind of card that would special summon a Blue Eyes to the field, as well as several spell or trap cards on the opponent's side, you could bring the Blue Eyes back and then summon them back once you're done. You've got Stamping Destruction. If you control a dragon-type monster, target 1 spell trap card on the field, destroy that target, and if you do, inflict 500 damage to its controller. Burst Stream of Destruction. If you control Blue Eyes White Dragon, destroy all monsters your opponent controls. Blue Eyes White Dragons cannot attack the turn you activate this card. So that's actually a really good card. They used in the anime several times to literally get rid of all of the opponent's cards. Shining Angel. When this card is destroyed by battle and sent to the graveyard, you can special summon 1 light monster. Excuse me. Another one of those. Honest. During your main phase, you can return this card from the field to the hand. During either player's damage step, when a light monster you control battles, you can send this card from your hand to the graveyard. That monster gains attack equal to the attack of the opponent's monster is battling until the end of the phase. So it would negate all damage from both sides, or they'd both be defeated, I guess. I don't remember how that works. I'd have to look it up later. I have my rulebook back there. Kaiser Seahorse. This card can be treated as 2 tributes for the tribute summon of a light monster. So that'd be good with a couple of the last ones we just saw. But they were both level 4, I suppose, so it wouldn't do much. Once per turn, you can discard 1 card, then target 1 level 7 or higher monster in the graveyard. Herald of Creation there. You have, another Kaiba Man. I already have 3 of those in my deck right now, so I can't add another. The White Stone of Legend. When this card is sent to the graveyard, add 1 Blue Eyes Dragon from your deck to your hand. So that would be really good to get a Blue Eyes, and that would also work with Summon 1 level 1 that I saw earlier. Divine Dragon Apocryph. Once per turn, you can discard 1 card, then target 1 dragon-type monster in your graveyard, and that target to your hand. So it's a pretty cool looking card, kind of like a Phoenix Dragon type thing. Got Mirage Dragon. Your opponent cannot activate trap cards during your battle phase. So that's similar to the effect of, I just forgot his name. The Egyptian god, the snake dragon dude. Now I completely blanked. Sorry, but yeah, that's kind of like the effect he has there where they can't activate spell cards. Lesser version of that, at least. Dark Storm Dragon. This card is treated as a normal monster while face up. On the field or in the graveyard while this card is face up on the field, you can normal summon it to have it become an effect monster with this effect. So it is an 8-level dragon, so that could help there as one of the cards that it said earlier that you could use. You've got a Dragon Tuner card here, Flamvel Guard. It's a level 1, so again, that could be used with some of the other spell and trap cards I saw earlier. Luster Dragon, I have a few of those in my deck. Alexandrite Dragon, I've seen a few of those. Decent attack there. Defense is kind of weak, so it depends on who I'm facing with that one. Rabid Dragon, which is really good. It's a level 8 though, so it's harder to summon. But you could do it again with one of the spell or trap cards I saw earlier. Dragon Shrine. Spell card, send one dragon type monster from your deck to the graveyard. Then, if that monster in your graveyard is a dragon type normal monster, you can send one more dragon type monster from your deck to the graveyard. You can only activate one Dragon Shrine per turn. So that could be a useful card later on as well. Maiden with Eyes of Blue. When this card is targeted for an attack, you can negate the attack, and if you do change the battle position of this card, then you can special summon one Blue Eyes White Dragon from your hand, deck, or graveyard. During either player's turn, when a card or effect is activated that targets this face-up card, you can special summon one Blue Eyes White Dragon from your hand. So that would be an extremely good card to add to my deck, trying to summon more Blue Eyes. And then there's the Azure Eyes Silver Dragon. You need a tuner and one or more non-tuner monsters that equal 9 stars. So it's a pretty cool card. When this card is special summoned, dragon-type monsters you can currently control cannot be targeted or destroyed by card effects until the end of the next turn. Once per turn during your standby, you can target one normal monster in your graveyard, special summoning that target. So if I had a Blue Eyes in my graveyard or something, I could target that card and resummon him. That depends if I have any tuner cards or not, because tuner cards aren't as common with my deck. And then basically Blue Eyes White Dragon. As I said, that'll complete my summon thing there. So I'll go grab that card and show you that real quick. Let's see. The Dragon Master Knight here, which I've already got a Black Luster Knight, so I really just need the Ultimate Dragon now. I have fusion cards and the 3 Blue Eyes in my deck, so yeah, I really just need the Blue Eyes Ultimate. So I'll try to find that sometime. Thanks for watching. See ya.